Folks, I'm happy to be here. Happy to have you here. We're playing this is the third part of my playthrough of Dragon Quest One HD 2D Remake. So the goal is to finish this game before, to finish it soon so I can get into Expedition 33. I want to play through that before Octopath Zero comes out December 4th. So we'll see how it goes. But anyways, I'm happy to be playing this game. I'm happy you're joining me for this game. Thank you so much for being here. Again, this is the third part of this video, so if there's other parts you haven't seen, they're on YouTube. So, what's going on, Dagger? How are you, man? Welcome. Happy to have you here. So, getting back into it, man. I beat the demo for Octopath last night, and I'm like, you know what? Let's work on this one. I'm doing wonderful, Anthony. Happy to have you back. Welcome. Back into this game. Let's see. Feature 4th. Yeah, let's get back into there. Whopping level 8. So, kind of have a few levels together. I think 30 might be the highest level, though, if I'm not mistaken. Unless they changed that in the remake. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. So, where am I going? Is the question. I forget so quickly. Maybe it was to the king.
How's it good?
What's up, Fruity? Welcome, man. Happy to have you here, dude. How's your night going? Where am I? Am I in the main town? No, I'm not in the main town, am I? Where am I? Let's see. There's probably a button. Recall. What's it say here? I saw something. Find and obtain the thief's key. Find where the swindler is staying. Okay, let's find out. I'm actually on the final stretch of this game. I'm going to beat it tonight. That's wonderful, dude. How many hours is it taking, you think? Christmas gifts out of the way. Holy smokes, dude. That's wonderful. You knocked that out real fast, didn't you? I'm so glad to hear that, dude. So the swindler's staying to the south? Good to know, I suppose. I guess that's where I need to go to catch this guy or something. Yeah, I figure what I want to do is put a bunch of stuff in the Amazon cart, and then when it gets closer, I want to, when we get closer to, whatever, Black Friday, I'll look and see what's on sale then. I'm kind of bad to wait for till the last minute, but I'm getting better and better year after year, I think, so. Anyways, what are you guys up to tonight? You playing some games? Well, Anthony's obviously playing this game. I was trying to get caught up on grading today for my students. Grading essays and such. So I did a little bit of that earlier. I really need to get to scripting that new video. But I really also want to finish this up too. So, watch some YouTube? Awesome. Ooh, what's this? I'm kind of overwhelmed with how many opportunities there are for like new games and such. I have to keep reminding myself, just because you have more games, or you buy a game, doesn't mean you have time to play it, right? Because now I'm like, this Steam box is looking pretty cool, man. I think that would encourage me to play some more Steam games. That's really tempting. So, we'll wait and see how much that costs. But I like the concept of the Steam box, the Steam controller, and the Steam VR headset. As long as the price is correct, whatever. Ooh, fun. What's the mod about? Well, I mean, Fruity, if I'm talking your head off and you're busy, man, you don't have to respond. But if you would be interested in sharing that, I'd be happy to hear it. Alright, so where's this? It says the swindler's in here? Oh, there we go. Maybe I've already done this and didn't save it. Let's see. Sorcerer, art thou injured? What hath befallen thee? A strange fellow entirely close. Oh, no, wait. I have seen this part. I've already done this. Now, oh, there's an autosave. Oh, hope I didn't script my autosave. Okay, so I need to get through this part and try to load the autosave. That's the issue. Oh, that's cool, Fruity. Alright, so how do I get back out to the menu? Return to title screen. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've... Venture 4th. Dragon Quest 1. There's an autosave. Continue from quick save. Yeah, that was 3 levels ago. I've almost missed out a lot. What's up, Shinchi Max? Welcome. Alright. So, Anthony, if you get that message, I'm curious as to how long it's taking you to get to this point. So, Shinchi on both sides, on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you. Makes me interesting. Oh, I believe so too, Fruity. That'd be a really cool thing to show off. I think I was saving money. I think that's what I was doing. Like, we're running down here. Maybe I was going to go into this area, too. Because I was like, let's see how much money I can make. Because I need to buy a new weapon and such. But there's also... I'm not far from where I'm supposed to be going anyway. So I might just break on through. A little 20 hours. A little over 20 hours? Okay. Oh, yeah. The second game, I would imagine, has to be a lot longer. The original was much, much longer. Double dipping? I appreciate you double dipping, man. That helps me out. So, no pressure, obviously, to do that. But I really do appreciate it. Can't hurt, that's right. I mean, like, it gives extra viewership, so. But yeah. Greetings, what's going on, Eric? Happy to have you here, man. You think you were dead for a little while earlier? I know, hey, you know, you said you had, like, a long day or something ahead of you today? Or you had to go to bed maybe a little earlier last night? How did your day go, man? Tangled String, welcome. Happy to have you here. I wish you could buy time. Wouldn't that be nice? Like, I guess you almost could buy time if you like didn't have to work and, you know, whatever else. But a little over 20 hours. Okay. A little over 20 hours. Good to know. Coffee, it's wonderful, man.
Tis too dangerous, boss.
Tis too dangerous. I actually made sure that you weren't streaming tonight, Coffee, before I started streaming. So, how you doing tonight?
If thou thinkest I'm letting one of the boys just die, thou hast another thing coming. And if thou thinkest we're letting you die, thou hast another thing coming yourself.
All right, let me get through this.
Who art thou?
Are you guys hearing double audio, by the way? Oh no, Coffee. Has to come here looking to pinch our treasure? Yeah, actually, yeah.
Thou shameless rogue! Come here and let me.
Just want to wonderful, thank you, dude. I hope you feel better. Shoot, Eric. I'm sorry it was such a long day. I'm actually going to go. Like, I'm going to do some stuff here. What else we got? We got Crack, we got Snooze, we got Fizzle. We don't care about that. Is that causing a lightning on a single enemy? And a group of enemies. Robin Oodlum. Let's see what that does. I might need to save my mana for heals. Maybe I should do that. Wait a minute, I have some items. Let's see what I got here. I thought I had something I could... Oh, it's probably my bag. That sucks. Let's just attack these guys then. Robin Idlums. When I get to some orange HP, I'll start being a little more careful. Also, could have done a better Robin Hood. JT, what's up? This is Dragon Quest, actually. Happy to have you here. Looking at how the game is sort of reminds you of 7th Saga. I can see that with the particularly detailed pixel art. I think it's one of the coolest things about 7th Saga is that gorgeous pixel art. It is just harder than nails at least in the US version. It's just ridiculous. Shin Megami Tensei 2, nice, man. So, what's your verdict? What do you think about it? Let's see. I was wondering because I went back and looked at some spikes in viewership on a couple of streams ago about it was on the Octopath stream, and there was double audio going on. I was like, well, shoot, I didn't realize that. I would have laid it on a nice thick for my buddy Steve. Shovelizing, welcome. There's some guys watching earlier. It's just like it's a joke meme or whatever, and it was. Some guy, I'm not really sure where he's from, but he had like the stereotypical. Oh, let's do that. Stereotypical sort of English accent, but he was like making fun of Americans. He said, "Give me a hamburger, make it the size of my head, and deep fry it," or something like that. And some guy was, coming back at him, cracking jokes. And he was like, he did the think, but he called it think. He's like, just thinking about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
Udrix, welcome. Happy to have you here. Likes the bacon. How are you tonight? I'm being poked and told, hey, it's about 8:45. What? I looked up at the clock and said, oh crap, he's probably already on. I didn't know if I was going to stream tonight or not, but I was like, I really need to push through this. My wife was like, go stream, so. Oh, no, it's all good, Dagger. I appreciate you being here. It's going pretty well, man. I had a kind of a long day, but not a bad day by any means. It was just like we took some students on a college trip, and then I took my daughters to dance. I've done a lot of grading today. My ankles are killing me because we just walked a lot, but it's good. It's all good.
But thou wilt spare me, wilt thou not? I swear upon my soul to mend my wicked ways. Say thou wilt, please.
But yeah, we went to Strasbourg. Ravenu.
Cheers, ears. Verily thou art a saint. I'm Robin Hood.
Dragon Ruins 2, how is it?
What do they call thee?
Yeah, I'm a teacher. I teach, well, I teach high school, but it's like, right now I'm teaching sophomores and
It's a fine old name, that.
English 100 and 200 as like a senior English, like a dual credit English. So, it's exactly how they talk to the serious. I spent hours and I was talking to Steve. I know Cockney is actually spoken.
Is that so?
I think it's so neat to hear somebody do the American accent. Like, it's... Because I can't, obviously can't hear it. Like, I can't hear the American accent, or at least I can't, like, distinguish it and be like, this is what you need to say to make it sound American, but...
Well, the thing is, see...
Simplified wizardry. It's way more forgiving. Far more relaxing. You like it so far? Okay, I like this. Let me ask you this. One second.
Taught them everything they knew, in fact. Verily.
Verily. That's funny.
And if our friend here truly is descended from me great-great-granddad's most
I'm gonna give this a moment to finish up this dialogue. I got a question to ask you.
How come he just duffed me up so good? Behold, the thief's key, heirloom of my storied line. Since thy family and mine go way back, I ain't too bothered about handing it over to thee. On one condition.
Elsewhere, you having a wonderful night?
Thou must first navigate this here cave and bring back our comrade, who hath gone and got himself proper lost.
Yeah, I like it. I really like the voice acting in this. Octopath.
Thou art a genius. This fellow here will be able to bring him back, no probs.
Sometimes I'll skip dialogue, but
What sayest thou,
most of the time I just want to listen to it
You
because
up
it's cool.
for it?
Yeah, I'm ready. Atlanta, dude, how are you?
Verily thou art probably descended from it.
I heard that...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my
D-Lock,
underground lair.
Atlanta, I heard you've been playing, or are you playing the League of Legends trading card game?
Magic to confound all who enter, or something. Anyway.
Spiffy and Drebin. Alright, so what I was going to ask. 16-bit RPG Labs. Just tuned in. You already saved Gwaylin? Yeah, I have not. Because I think there's not a well-known bit that you can keep her with you instead of return her to the village or whatever. So you have an extra. I'm going to use her. I'm going to keep her as long as I possibly can, man. You love Riftbound? So I want to play, but it's really, really expensive. You can't. It's sold out everywhere. So my buddy, Zach. Zach wants to play it as well, but it's just sold out. And if it's not sold out, it's like $400. So we're interested. We just gotta try to catch it on like a decent price. So what I was going to say, Likes the Bacon, you mentioned Dragon Ruins 2. That's something I had seen. I'm interested in this, what's it called? Steam box currently. I'm interested in getting one of those. And, I mean, a PC could probably play most stuff, and stream. But, but streaming's taxing. So, I think I would like to eventually do more, like, modern-ish stuff, too. Like, to add in a little, just, here's some RPGs you might not have heard of into my video repertoire. And I guess I will just wait and see how they perform, right? But I was going to say, is that something you guys would be interested in seeing? Is kind of the question, really, is me checking out some other RPGs beyond just retro. But if it's not, I obviously don't mind. I love retro, dude, so. It's expensive. You realize you can stream emulator games, right? Well, Neat Pride. The funny stuff you mentioned there, I'm talking about a card game. So. Yeah, Neat Pride. I'm talking about a card game, not when I'm talking about that one being expensive. Let's see. Party member for a lot of the game. Ooh, yeah. X-Lax, howdy, howdy. Welcome, happy to have you here. You have a deck that's like $150. Holy smokes. Modern stuff? Awesome, dude. Absolutely, even if they made this year, they might still have retro vibe to them. Cool. Yeah, sorry, Nate. I didn't sorry to call you out like that. I just didn't want you to think it was like, because I emulate most of the stuff I play. Like, I emulate a lot. And I hope nobody clips that. Nintendo's like, we got confirmation, boys. Get him. Where he's going down, down, down. You know, they're getting me for stuff that's not even Nintendo. Ninjas or whatever. You know, SWAT team comes to the roof, seizes his hard drive. Absolutely, if they do, yeah, cool, man. Just a ton of I know modern RPGs of pixel art. I love it. Riftbound's being scout bad. It is, dude. I am a teacher, Nick. Cosmic Star Heroine. That's what I'm interested in. There's a lot of these. High school teacher, football coach. Nick, how many years do you have in? But yeah, it doesn't need to be strictly retro. RPGs are RPGs. Did you get a new cam? You look hot. Ooh, thank you so much. I did get a new camera, actually. By the grace of the people that are watching YouTube, I was able to afford a new camera. I think it's a really nice camera, so thank you guys so much. But yeah, I started making pretty good money off the ad revenue and stuff from videos, and that allowed me to buy a new PC and a new camera. That's been a blessing, a huge blessing. What a boon! 13 years? I'm 15 years in myself, dude. Thank you, Mr. Sank. That's very kind of you. Oh, my backlog's ridiculous. I bet there's not a person in this chat that doesn't have a ridiculous backlog, dude. Like, I imagine we're all kind of the same person. Like, all the dudes hanging out, just a bunch of the same people interested in the same stuff with ridiculous backlogs. Yep. Oh, yeah. So I currently have, like, physically, I have a bajillion games. Like, I have so many games that are, like, Nintendo, don't listen to this. I have a lot of games on a hard drive, right, that I could access and play. Mostly not Nintendo, but I have, I don't know, it's something like 50,000 on there. But I have physical, almost 1,400 video games now. And I've played maybe 400 of them. So it's like 1,000 games in my backlog that are physical. Of course, that's been from years and years and years and years. Because I had a bad habit of being like, I'd beat a game and I'd be like, ooh, I beat a game. Time for me. I've earned this, boys. And I'll go to GameStop or whatever and be like, sales. And I'll buy a bunch of stuff that's cheap. And I'll be like, haha, 8 more games to replace the one that I beat. So, I'll give you the other recommendation. You want to go for Modern Persona 5? Metaphor, dude. Sorry. That was inappropriate. But Metaphor is brilliant. I think I'm about 20 hours into Metaphor, and dude, it is so freaking good. Persona, I'm less interested in because it's like high school students, and I teach high school, so I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that, you know? I just don't want to put more time into the high school setting when I'm there all the time. So, but Metaphor is a fantasy setting with a Persona style, and I love it, dude. Oh, that's the only thing down here. I'm an idiot. You're still going through Metaphor? Yeah, I've not beaten it by any means, but I've had a good time with it so far. Yeah, state of being. Yes, that's fair. The state of play, as Sony might call it, right? You play Cosmic Star Heroine. It's actually quite good. It has a lot of Easter eggs in it, like Cthulhu. Oh, that's cool. So, like the Cthulhu Death series. Did they also make that series? Oh, there you go. Maybe that's the same people. Breath of Death and Cthulhu Saves the World, yeah. The Cthulhu Saves Christmas or whatever. Oh, dude, yeah. Just selling stuff over the years. Like, there's some it's like, I regret it. Then I'm like, some I don't regret it. Yeah, I actually have so many games. Like, I was doing the numbers the other day, and it's so depressing. This game doesn't have capybaras an 8 out of 10. That's fair. That's fair, though. I was doing the math, and I was like, if I played all of my games to a certain extent, like, I'll die before I play them all. Like, if I stop playing any games, like, or if I stop buying any extra stuff, like, I can't live long enough to play through all these, so. It's sad. Like, it's just like life expectancy will run out before then. You like Persona over Metaphor? Oh, absolutely. I'd totally get that. But I don't like the high school setting. I hear it's wonderful, though. Persona 5 is like one of the best RPGs of all time, by my understanding. Knucklehead, what's up, man? I've been doing very well. Things are great. So, I had a rough earlier part of the week, but things are going well now, so really well, actually. The backlog is undefeatable. You cannot defeat the backlog. I like the approach too to the dungeons. Like I want to be in there more. You know, I want to be in the dungeon longer, and I want to have more time in the dungeon, more resources in the dungeon. Apparently, it eases up a little bit. 10-ton toupee. I've heard it eases up a little bit, but what's that do? A curse wig is constantly confusing. Oh no, gah. Forces you to defend all the time? No, thanks, man. Nobody wants that 10-ton toupee then. I forgot what I was saying. Of course. Oh, yeah, I just want more, but like that's part of the design is that you are limited, right? Affiliate, yeah, dude, it's
rubs
bad
the
habit.
lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
The bullfrog. The bullfrog OG. How are you, man? How's life treating you? Thank you so much. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Bullfrog, and I remember who you are as a username there, I talked to your sister today on campus. So, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you being resubscribing with your Prime. Very kind of you. Huh? You need to go through. I can blank you out. There you go. This is to make my wife more comfortable as she walks to the restroom. To protect the innocence of the victims, yeah. Dum dum. Oh, that's just mostly kind of yeah. It's just the high school. I'm like, I do high school, you know. So. How was finishing Zelda 2, dude? I love that remake. It's so good. It's so good. I was a bit of dragon runs after buying it today. Likes to make it absolutely. I understand, dude. Persona 5 is worthy of a top 10 list at least. Yeah, I've heard it's incredible. Like Metaphor, but I didn't get the hype it got. Rebirth was most definitely the better game by a large margin in regards to JRPG of the year for that year. I really liked Rebirth as well. Like, the more I played through it, I beat it. I didn't do all the extra stuff, but the more I like think about it, the more I'm like, man, I really want to go back and play more of that game. So I think it's making me look forward to the next one more. You didn't get a notification for yourself? I'm so sorry, dude. Let's see. It actually hasn't popped up here, dude. I didn't get a notification for it either. A void of turn-based RPGs last year. I think that's what it was. Just to finish Remake before Rebirth. Oh, dude, I think Rebirth was better than Remake. So, it didn't sell as well, but sequels typically don't. But I think it was definitely better. Like, Rebirth is just so good. I didn't play hard mode. I think, yes, I did actually. I did play hard mode. Because I got to, dude, I was playing Sephiroth. I streamed the last fight with Sephiroth. Sorry, spoilers, but I mean, you could probably guess that you fight Sephiroth, right? Dude, what the devil? Like, I bet it was like 6 or 8 hours or something stupid. My wife walked by and she was like, you have to go to bed. And I was like, I'm going to beat this guy. But I didn't realize I had it still on hard. Because I've been playing on hard to give myself a little more challenge, to get more experience or whatever. Because I think that's how that game works. But I was playing against Sephiroth on hard, and he is a mother lover, dude. He is a turd. Ooh, curse him. Is your Prime and all? That's weird. I'm so sorry, man. I got the one from Bullfrog, but it doesn't show up on, like, maybe you refresh Atlanta. I sent you a DM on Instagram a bit ago. Oh, cool. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. So I can never get to show me for you in chat. Okay. And I can send it to you on Instagram, too, later. You felt Rebirth was overhyped? Dude, I thought it was pretty good. I certainly enjoyed it. Let's see. I think, however, that being said...
It rubs the lotion on its
there it
skin
is.
or else it gets the hose again.
Yeah. I do have a Discord. Thank you so much, man, for the resubscribe. I appreciate it, Atlanta. So Atlanta and Bullfrog are both former students of mine. Current friends. So there is a link as well. There's a link to Discord. I need to check it more. I usually, like, I'm bad to get into Discord and just spam, like, check everything and respond to everybody at once. Playing Roblox. Nice, man. What game are you playing on Roblox? Woogie, how are you? Happy to have you here, Woogie. It's not coming through YouTube? Oh, I'm so sorry, Bacon. Let's see. I don't know how to get it to you. Otherwise, if you want to shoot me a message on literally any social media thing, I can hook you up. Oh. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I was busy talking. How did I like the Octopath demo? I can't wait to play more of it. Or I can't wait to play the actual game. I'm so excited about it. I'm actually excited about the town building. That's usually not a thing for me. If you're on Twitch, type exclamation point in Discord, and Sunk will, or Draco will repeat it to you. So I liked Rebirth quite a bit. Oh, friggin' duck! This guy is rocking my world. He'll live. Oh no! Fudge! I just looked up and I was like, "Oh, I'm dying." Well, that's my first death. 1 point. So what's it going to do? Is it going to let me restart from autosave? Yeah, let's go from autosave. It shouldn't be too far back. Oh, thank you, Knucklehead. I can do that. Actually, I guess I can start dropping it in the description cut now. They rocked my world, dude. I didn't realize I was getting rocked that bad. But, okay, so what was I saying? Rebirth was great. I really think, though, the best RPG I have played in years. Let me think about it. It might be Octopath Traveler 2, though. Like, I love that game. Love that game. I know, a trophy for dying. I was like, alright. I'll do that all day. Even I can die. You're in that group of fans that have not enjoyed the remakes and would prefer the original just prettier. Understandable. I saw you guys were talking about that Final Fantasy IX mod. It starts with an M. And I was looking at a clip from that. That looks amazing. That looks so good. That looks like what what a remake should be for Final Fantasy IX. It's so pretty. And impressive. What's going on, Love Like Truck? How you doing? Happy to have you here. Maybe there's just a medal. It's a seed of stamina. Nice. Inside the pot, there's some gold. How Dragon goes the questing. Pretty good so far. I thought I was further into the game than I am. So, any interest in the BioWare RPGs? Not Sonic. Not Sonic. That one's trash. I want to play more Mass Effect in particular, and I want to play more. Actually, really all the Dragon Ages, but I'm really particularly interested in Dragon Age 1 and that one that nobody likes. Let me see, where is that? I'm a big fan of games that people don't like. Or if a game gets trashed and it gets cheap, I'm like, as an example, Forspoken. I think Forspoken's a cool game. But Dragon Age Veilguard. So, no, not the chair. But Dragon Age Veilguard, people trash that game, dude. And I'm really interested in playing it. Because I guess it's where, if you beat my expectations so low for a game, when I play it, I'm like, this is not that bad. You know, this does not feel that bad. So, you played a couple of years ago. It looks so good. And the first Dragon Age is one that I didn't play. Yeah, Veilguard. It's one I played maybe a few hours of, but I was like, I really want to play more of this. I just never got around to it. And I think I would enjoy it more on PC, because I played it on PS3. It was Peaceful Days. Oh. Oh, yeah, Peaceful Days is the bomb. Thank you, dude. Yeah, because we were calling it Memories of Green, right? If you play Mass Effect, I will try my hardest not to backseat. Oh, dude, I'm down for that stuff. I don't mind. You know what 360 game needs to be streamed more? Lost Odyssey. I have it right over here on the shelf, actually. I wish we could get a PC release of that. So I don't want to play it on Xbox 360. I want to play it on PC. But, you know. In Neat Pride, I'm like, I hate to be a hipster about that stuff, but it's like when I see something get trashed, I'm like, it can't be that bad. Like, that's where my mentality goes. I'm like, it can't be that bad. And so rarely is it that bad. Sonic, I was not impressed with. Nova, yes. Good evening, chat, Haley. Yeah, I wanted Sonic to be better. Like, I think after a while, I'll probably be like, I get it. I understand why people might like Sonic. I definitely do not like Sonic. Who is mortal and has amnesia? Well, it's been done before, but Lost Odyssey is interesting. Oh yeah, like it looks so freaking pretty for the 362, dude. So impressive. It depends. So, Dragon Age 1, it made me feel. Dang on, boys. It made me feel like. Come on, again? These shades suck. It made me. Oh, sorry, Shelly. It made me feel like EverQuest. Actually, it made me. I'm not playing EverQuest. I'm not playing EverQuest. Mrs. Picks some Rose like no EverQuest. But it made me feel like Sorry. It made me feel like EverQuest because like it's just dragons are scary and that sort of stuff, and I was like, and they can really wreck your world, and you can fight these big dragons that are intimidating, and it just felt so cool, Why no EverQuest? Because I have no control. I have no self-control, and my wife will divorce me. So the #1 cause of divorce years and years ago would be the cause of my divorce as well. Let's just run from these guys. Let's see. I felt that way about Dragon Age 2. People trashed it, but honestly, it's not that bad. Velgard, though, the people might be right about that one, really. Oh, that sucks. I hate to hear that. Like, I'm really hoping it'll be better. Like, Forspoken's another one I want to do. Like, I want to play more of. I've played a few hours. I loved the demo for Forspoken and was so stoked about it. And I played a few hours. I like it. I get the criticisms, but I mean, I think it's fun. I've never played Lost Odyssey ever. I just know it's gorgeous. Oh, I thought that was the Dragon Lord for a second. I was like, well, I'm cooked. You've heard about my EQ setups? I got problems, dude. Like, I got issues. I could be I was imagining a pen or shoe nailing you offside. Oh yeah, dude, it's scary. Like, she's a tough woman. I wouldn't have her any other way. So, did you see that I posted a Steam link in the sales part? Ooh, I need to go look. They have some really good sales for Marvelous. Oh snap! Thank you, Eric. I am a sucker for a good deal. So, I actually like Dragon Age 2 quite a bit, or a lot. I was able to ignore the faults. One game I didn't review very well. That I absolutely love is Wild Arms 2. Yeah, I don't hear much. Nobody ever talks about it. Like in my experience, like nobody ever talks about Wild Arms or Wild Arms 2. Everybody talks about Wild Arms 1 because of the music, right? I don't hear anything about 5 either, really. The main complaint I heard about Forspoken was the main character's dialogue was annoying. She never stopped yapping. She does talk a lot, but the gameplay's fun, dude. I like the elemental, like the rushing thing she does around the map and shooting magic. About 4 of the easy games they had on sale. Oh, snap, Eric. That's awesome. Let me read this real quick. So, ho, do come quietly now. You need only submit to the searing flames of my world-endingly powerful magic. They're good. There's a good fellow. And he's getting ready to get blasted. Beautiful animation. I love that. Now I'm going to walk up and go, stick a sword through that guy's back. Where did you come from? He said, go blimey. I was thinking I was dead. Rather rude, I must say. Still, more the merrier. Searing flames for 2, is it? Very well. Yeah, let's jack you up, son. Oh, okay. Probably should have healed myself before that. Ow. I'm going to do, like, all the stuff. Got the dodgy dance going on. So casting fizzle kind of cracks me up because fizzle is something my mom used to call farting. She'd be like, "You fizzled," which is not, you know, obviously when I think fizzles. Oh, frig. I think farting. I cannot use. Oh man, I'm cooked. That sucks. Abilities. Flame slash, dragon slash. Dragons, beast. Wow, weapon. Yep, there it is. Lee, you fool. Arkham to Pishdom is definitely one I need to grab on that sale then. Wild Arms is one of those I have zero experience with, and it's rarely hear any mention, even online. I've talked about Wild Arms 1, but I think I'd like to do a video over like Wild Arms 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like, and I guess I could do XF too. Like, do a whole series, like in a video, play a bit of them, you know, whatever. I mean, it's just that sort of stuff takes a long time, like to give it an honest try, because it's like it's more than just a screening, basically. I want to rematch that. Yeah, let's just try rematching it. I would love a DBZ turn-based RPG with the art style of Sea of Stars. Didn't they make one for Super Nintendo? Well, not with the art style of Sea of Stars. That would be cool, dude. Because I'd certainly say there were some turn-based ones on Super Nintendo, maybe? Or Super Famicom, I believe. I might be crazy. I could be thinking the Sailor Moon ones. XF is hard to get through, really. Yes, dude. Guys, if you see any kind of Steam sales, Amazon sales, whatever, if you post affiliate links, I don't care. Share them to the Discord under sales. We're obviously we all got problems. We all got problems, right? Starboy, what's up? Love you too, buddy. Welcome. Nobody talks about Wild Arms 5 because it's hideously expensive. Is it that bad now? A DBZ SNES RPG, nice. You ever played the Breath of Fire games? Absolutely. I have. I played through 1 completely. I've played through about half of 2. Probably about half of 3. And I've never played 4. Unfortunately. I should, obviously. And I've never played the PS2 one. Alright, so I'm silent. Let's just wail on him and hopefully I can kill him. Yeah, I saw PC is on GOG now, right? Oh, I can cast spells again. Crap, I need to heal. Okay, fight, spells, heal. Ooh. Alright, you jerk. Yeah, GOG definitely has 4. Well, I say that. I'm pretty confident it has 4. Oh boy. I guess spells getting good. Tactics. Oh, I was like, let me heal, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and heal again. Actually. This is such a simple fight. It's just like a war of attrition here. This is a very simple RPG, right? I have actually Breath of Fire 1. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have the other one. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have 1 and 2 complete in box for Super Nintendo, actually. I had a buddy that sold me those really, really cheap years ago. And then, of course, 3 and 4 is complete on the PlayStation. Much easier to get complete. Hey, there we go. 4 is one of the best. Oh, that's beautiful. It's gorgeous, dude. Actually, I was watching somebody, Daggers of Bimbo on Twitch was playing Breath of Fire 4 for a long time, and it was just so good. Like the art is gorgeous. It's ridiculous. Even if you are to inform me that we have Princess Gwaelin, without whose guidance you shall never reach the Dragon Lord's castle. So there, ho ho ho, you got me. Yeah, the battle animations are, I mean, it's just lovely, dude. Lovely. I can't believe it. It just looks so good. And then he sizzled you for more healing than he did. Yep. Rock my world, dude. You don't want to start... It'd be awful to start another RPG. What would I do? Thou hast my undying thanks. Thou hast my undying thanks, good sir. Thou didst save me behind it. No mistake. So, heal Broly. Yeah, I gotta do it. I think it was the white mage in your party, wasn't it? So I've never played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and I'm interested. Because I love vampires, dude. I love vampires. Like, when it comes to, like, the fictional sort of stuff, you know, people have their witches and wizards and whatever else. Vampires are, like, my favorite thing to watch, to read about, whatever. Love vampires. So, like, when there was, like, the whole... I didn't like Twilight, obviously, but... like True Blood, that sort of stuff, love that. Like when we were going through like the vampire renaissance sort of stuff, awesome. 5 was, what was 5 called? Dragon Quarter. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm not very high level. Comfort food game. It's like how instant mashed potatoes are comfort food. It's hey Tech Dweeb, what's up, man? I've played through it many times. I keep coming back to it. The retro vibes of music always take me back. It's just so good, dude. Curses. And to think I come here looking to put a smile on his face. Instead, I have vexed him to no end. Breathfire 4 is gorgeous. Malicious Malcontent, what's up? Also 5. Breathfire's look, very unique in art style too, yeah. The new Nosferatu movie? Yeah, dude. Oh gosh, that last scene. Like, the whole thing is so tense. Malicious Malcontent. So tense. Very like, whew. But, I'm your white wizard. Ooh, yeah. The Wandering Wizard. True Blood was very... I love True Blood, dude. Yeah, it's very... I thought it was really tense, but yeah, good movie. Vampire Hunter D, love it. You go hardcore players, your trim base. Yep, you really like Breathfire 5. It's confident remake, but couldn't take Johnny Depp star seriously. Oh, really? The last scene, then like... Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but the last scene was like really unnerving. Instant mashed potatoes are surprisingly not as disgusting as you think they'd be from looking at them. Yeah, I like them. Throw them together, we'll eat them. Get butter and hot sauce. Forget about it. Bottoms with fire do not be dead anymore. I know, wouldn't that be nice? If you had to choose between the two, Nick, which one would you rather be alive? Breath of Fire or Wild Arms? If you only could save one, and they can't be for anybody, I'd be interested to hear what you got to say. I thought perhaps there might be some treasure in here. I might just cheer him up a bit. Dude, his YouTube stuff is fantastic. I love Tech Dweeb stuff, man. It's like, if you're looking for any kind of, like, I mean, high recommendation, obviously. If you're looking for any kind of handheld, retro, like, gadget sort of stuff, he is the man to see. I watch, like, there's 2 people I go to for that. That's Tech Dweeb and ETA Prime. Absolutely, all day. Wild Arms, hey. I did see the White Wizard message. Yeah. I am the White Wizard. That's why I was like, I'm the White Wizard. Wild Arms, man. Look at all these Wild Arms lovers. Just finished Dragon Quest 1. The final boss was not fun. Really? Good to know he's difficult. Dracula for Symphony of the Night is like peak vampire style. I agree. Dracula is the man. I love Dracula in Castlevania anyway. Like the... Uh-oh. The one for... Or the anime Dracula was awesome too. I mean, the anime Castlevania Dracula. Don't make me blush. Oh, okay, maybe. No, absolutely, Eric. I understand. Uh-oh. Have you watched the Hellsing anime? I have, and I loved it.
He'll sell us to someone, and they'll put us on display in a traveling circus or something horrible like that.
I saw a remake. Somebody posted a remake of Castlevania 2 in Discord, and it looks awesome. Elod, what's up? Happy to have you here, man.
You really helped us out there.
Dude, I love the Castlevania anime.
After us, you see.
Love it.
Thanks.
Hellsing is fantastic,
What's your
dude.
name, by the way? I only asked for your name, not your life story. So, in short,
Do you have a Steam Deck and interested in the new Steam machine? I am absolutely interested. Tech Dweeb. Let me see if I can pause this. No.
Well,
I want this to
when you're
pause,
supposed to share this
but I'm absolutely interested in the new Steam machine. I don't have a Steam Deck. I have a Asus ROG Ally, like the original model of it. No, wait, not the original. Well, the one step up.
forgotten that to
But I like it.
human
I don't have. I've never had a Steam Deck, But when I was looking at getting a handheld PC, that's what I grabbed. But I'm definitely interested in the little Steam box with the new controller and even the VR stuff, dude. Sounds awesome. I was just saying I want a Fortnite box for my daughter, and I can plug that up to the TV. I can play Steam games on the TV in there as well, and that'd be awesome. I think that would encourage me to play more Steam games.
He can fight monsters, which means he can help us with that other thing.
Oh, I love Nocturne too, dude. Loved it. I cried so, like, oh gosh, the latest season of Nocturne, dude. There's so many times, like, I mean, I'm a huge Castlevania fan, though. Well, let me get this. I'll be right with you. Let me see what this is talking about first.
But before we could finish getting everything ready, we got attacked by the Dragon Lord's stupid lackeys, and she ran off somewhere. That's why we came down here in the first place, to look for her.
There are dwarves living to the east of here that she's had dealings with in the past, you see. We thought they might know something, but there are so many annoying monsters in the way. We're never going to get there ourselves.
And we can't summon Lady Rubis on our own. Only the boss knows how to do it. So if you could go and find her for us, we'd all be happy. Right?
Okay, while let's pause that for a second. Let's see. Oh yeah, dude. So Castlevania, the newest season of Castlevania Nocturne, like I had to keep pausing, dude, like because I was just so overwhelmed with emotion because I love Castlevania so much. There were so many moments where I was just like, oh gosh, I can't handle it, I can't handle it. So I'd pause it and be like, oh, I cry for a second, get a breather. I'm that kind of guy though. Like music overwhelms me, that sort of stuff. I'm just like, I love a good story, I love a good game, I love a good movie. Like I love that, you know. So it was definitely overwhelming for me. Like, as an example, another example, you guys are going to be like, this guy's an idiot, and you're going to leave stream or unsubscribe or whatever. But it's just the way I handle things. I love that stuff. So when I went to watch the Super Mario movie with my wife and my daughter, my oldest daughter, I was like, you guys can sit over here, because it was like it had been out for a while. I was like, you guys can sit over here, I'll sit away from you. And they're like, why? I said, because this is going to be bad. And I just basically cried the entire time. Because I love Mario so much too. It's so nostalgic for me, man. It was just overwhelming constantly. I was just constant streaming tears. I was like a Beatles. I was like a girl at a Beatles concert. Just back in the '60s, dude. Tore up from the floor up the whole time, dude. I'm bad for it. Let's see, because Greg got the Hellsing Ultimates Blu-ray in the mail, dude. Nice. That's awesome, Boogie. Man, can I say how annoyed I was when I went back to playing? I'm reading Elon stuff with Neo Contra on PS2, everything saved but my progress. Dude, that sucks. No progress saved for levels. Okay. I get it why people don't like it, right? New Steam machines, just digital box. Yeah, I see, but digital's like Steam sales and Steam prices, man, it's hard to beat some of that stuff sometimes. So that's what I'm interested in. Like a bunch of cheap indie games for like on digital that you might not even get physical. Absolutely. Yeah, like the characters in Nocturne, dude, I just tore me up. What am I playing? Kill, what's up? I am playing Dragon Quest 1 HD Remake. Our Canadian version of FBI CSIS had a huge press release from the director himself about groups working internationally on sites like Roblox, Twitch Team, and all those other brain rot. Oh, yeah, dude, no doubt. About being creepy to kids. Dude, I love the Netflix guys, man. Tore me up. That's one of the Temple of the Ancients in Rebirth. Oh, dude, yeah, dude. It was sad. That, honestly, seeing Cloud in the end of Rebirth, like, no spoilers, obviously. I'm not going to spoil stuff for people. But seeing Cloud and his reaction to what was going on, like, he's kind of just losing his mind or whatever in that part, like, really had me tore up. I was like, that's really freaking sad, dude. Yeah, I'm excited about the Mario Galaxy movie, too. Netflix Castlevania had a dope version of Bloody Tears. I know. So whatever, I don't know if it was Nocturne or the original Castlevania or whatever, but where he fights Death, that death scene, the fight with Death scene or whatever, was just so freaking cool, dude. It was so good. I've watched that scene so many times. Vampires in Mirage Tower, and yes, that is hilarious. Dig it, Twilight. From the Vampires in Mirage Tower. Every time I hear Nocturne, I keep thinking, oh yeah, sorry, Castlevania Nocturne. Rebirth is long. Like, I went through and I skipped all the side quests, dude, and it took forever to beat that game. Oh, I can't wait to see how they finish it, dude. Yeah, he's struggling, Eric, to be fair. To be fair, he's definitely struggling. I feel like it's a game you really have to play the original, which, I mean, I know you have, but it's like you have to play the original, you're going to miss some stuff. Because it's like, I don't think it's cohesive enough as a standalone. The Dragon Quest VII Remake in February? Absolutely.
Out, won't you?
Yep, I plan to stream it.
Well, the dwarves can tell you
I need to look ahead and see, like, what is coming out when.
Alright, we'll be off then.
So Octopath, I'll be streaming in December. So December 4th, and I figure I'll just focus on it and playing through it. And I don't know what's going on in January, so that might be a time for me to slot something else in, and then that way I can start into something to, whatever. What's up, Allison? So I can jump into Dragon Quest VII when it comes to February, which will be exciting. That's my intention. What we got here? Ooh, zombie mail. Inauspicious armor that saps the wearer's HP with every step they take. Maybe not. No, maybe not. The choker. I'm alright. Drop a lurk while you work out. Well, I appreciate that, Allison. I want to have a quack breathe fire on a group of vampires. I don't need them since I got their dazzle skill already. That's savage, dude. Hey, one hit on these guys. Suck it, nerds. Both of them. Those guys were whooping my butts earlier. So, hey. The new Metroid is the same as Days Octopath. I know, I saw that. But, I mean, I have to... Brian Boswick, what's up, man? I have to go with Octopath there. The more I say it, I'm like, maybe it's a self-fulfilling sort of thing, but the more I say it, the more I'm like, you know what? Octopath really is my favorite RPG franchise. It has to be. Like, I love every one of them. To the point I'm like, maybe I should buy Octopath on PlayStation 4 or 5 digitally, and try to get a trophy for it. It's a great game to play while watching and listening to something else. Oh, really? So is it that easy? It's like just kind of a grind it out sort of thing? That's the amazing thing with Blue Mages, right? It's like a dragon breathes fire on you, and you're like, yes, you know, all right. Yep, we'll end up with it, man. Like I actually haven't played Dread yet. I still have it. Of course, I was like, gotta get it, but I still haven't played it, man. It's sitting on the shelf over there. Must have it. Designed for folks that are tired and don't want to think too hard, but gives you the feel of dungeon crawler otherwise. Well, it's alright, man. A comfort game. Nothing wrong with a comfort game every once in a while. I actually saw a real cute game I was looking at earlier. Or, that's a really weird way of putting that, but I saw a cute game earlier. What was it? First Snow or something like that? Mouse Burrow or First Burrow or something like that. You play a mouse trying to survive. It's like a survival game, but you play as a mouse. It looked a little action RPG and survival sort of stuff. I thought it looked real cute. Winter Burrow. Maybe that's it. It has like a mouse that has like, I mean, it's real cute stuff. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Redguard. Probably elsewhere. What's going on, Don? How you doing? Welcome. Winter Burrow. Let's see if that's it. It is Winter Burrow. Yep, that looks adorable. I like the, I tried reading Redguard and I couldn't get into it, but I like the idea behind it, right? Like the mouse guard sort of stuff, or the little mice or soldiers and such. Just so cute. So that kind of reminds me of that, but it's not, you know, as action-y. You found out about it from TikTok? I think I might have seen it on a short as well, funny enough. Tech Dweeb, let me ask you a question, man. I don't know that I've seen it, but have you ever had an offer from like an advertising offer, a sponsorship offer from Morgan and Morgan. I'm with that too, Take Dweeb. I love the it's just that beautiful aesthetic for that art. It's just lovely. Kind of looks like Survive or Don't Starve, right? Okay, so Morgan and Morgan. Yeah, my wife tells me I'm gonna have to pass on it because of a conflict of interest. My wife used to be the CEO at a local YMCA, and she was in a class action lawsuit against the YUSA or whatever, part of a class action lawsuit in the with YUSA. Morgan reached out and was like, "Hey, would you be interested in a sponsorship?" And now I'm like, "Well, I was," but then my wife said, "Yeah, maybe not." Such creatures surely exist. Core blimey. But then again, too, it's like I don't want to encourage people to sue each other. That's weird. Oh, there thou art, Lee. Advertises people get classified as skeevy. Yeah, like that's the kind of thing. It's like I'm trying to avoid a lot of that stuff. So it's like I said no to, and that kind of gives me an excuse to get out of that one. But I said no to that. I said no, or I will say no to that. I said no to a few, but most of them are like the ones that are pretty sketchy. Like there was that one sports betting one, DraftKings. And I was like, nah, I better not. It's like I don't do sports and I don't bet, so it will make no sense for me to do that, and people hate it anyway. Yeah, exactly, Tick Dweeb. Absolutely. Well, you have a wonderful night. Make good choices, man. Thank you so much for being here. 5:30 alarm. Absolutely, I get it, dude. It's all good, Draco. I appreciate you. Looks like thou art in debt to me, just as thine ancestor was in debt to mine own. Funny how things happen, right? But pray do not let this that stop thee begging for my help again if thou ever needst it, or whatever thou needst it. Yeah, you made it when you've got a Raid Shadow Legends offer. I actually used to get that a lot on Twitch. Like but it was like HelloFresh and Raid Shadow Legends was like the two that were just tossed constantly at people. It's just like Raid Shadow Legends, HelloFresh. I mean, just constantly. But it wasn't like they weren't giving you money. It was just like, if you will do this and people buy into it, then we'll give you money. So there are a few doors in the treasure chest that look shut. Yes, these key can supposedly lock all red doors and treasure chests in the realm. Nice. So I can actually go find a few things there. Oh, that's awesome, Eric. Raid Shadow Legends. I haven't seen an ad though for Raid Shadow Legends in a long time. A&W sponsorship, they reached out several times, but they ghost me. Their loss. A&W like root beer? Oh yeah, Tech Dream is fantastic. Great videos. The one I really so the Great White Whale for me, Tech Dweeb, is Hymns. I've been like, come on, man. I keep hoping Hymns will reach out. I mean, like, look, I'm losing my hair, dude. I'd be happy to be like, dude, you need some pills for stuff, some hair stuff. That's what I want. So I was like, there's so many of us, like, in our group here that's like, I'm sure it's like the targeted demographic is my demographic. The most generic game you ever played. You want to be an adventurer. Just breathing a cloud of poison on my enemies and blast the entire group. That's funny, dude. He's taking care of business, man. Hey, Haley, what's up? I've never played Raid Shadow Legends. But yeah, Hymns is the Great White Whale for me, dude. Yours is the A&W. Mine is the great is Hymns. So, dudes that like retro games, probably. I mean, when you look at my numbers, like for audience, my audience is like 25 to 45. I think that's it. So, and it's really focused more on 45. It might be actually 35 to 55 at this point. I mean, I'm curious. Let me look here. I'll show you guys. I don't mind a bit. I think it's like I think this stuff's interesting to see behind the scenes of people's stuff. So let me go to Steam Machine, analytics. let's just say the last 90 days. We'll go to community, no, analytics. Last 90 days. And then audience. There you go. 25 to 44. 43, 83% of my viewership is between the ages of 25 and 44. So, and then the next highest is 45 to 54. So, 56% in the United States. Surprisingly, a lot of people watch on TV, so thank you guys. Janine Blackwood, happy to have you here. Oh, it is so enjoyable so far. I was trying to avoid the obvious characteristics. 13, 17, 35 to 45. So we got, see if I can read this correctly. Take dweebs. 25 to 34, 35%. 35 to 44, 35%. 45 to 54, 14.5. So you got a slightly older demographic there, but absolutely, dude. So very similar, very similar. Yeah, I was like, my people, my people. And it was like, it was wild to see it actually start working, like the algorithm working in my favor, dude. So it was like, this was who I was trying to get to, the targeted audience I wanted. And then it was like everything started hitting at the right time. And it was like I had so many people comment and say, I'm glad the algorithm sent me here, sort of stuff. And I was like, dude, I am too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Because it's like, it was finally my demographic, yes. But yeah, fun stuff. Do 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 do. Bo bo do bo bo. Is this a red door? Is this a red door? It is a red door. Okay. What's going on? Those of my line long have engaged in the study of methods for removal of curses. Thou shouldst ever find themselves afflicted. Prithee seek me out, and I shall be glad to aid thee. Okay, thanks, man. I got this curse hat on my head. Meow, question mark? Though the master of this house offereth those who find themselves cursed much in the same way, and much in the way of succor, he extendeth no such courtesy to those who serve him. Would that I might retire to be to the soothing springs of cold to the east, there to soak my tired and aching bones. Oh, poor lady. Thanks for the file of magic water, though. The bullfrog OG. Put on the curse hat, you think? Okay. That doesn't work yet. Locked. Good, good, good. 100 gold from a bookshelf, I'll take it. Some beautiful water here in this bathtub. What we got over here? Friend, hast thou heard? No. Yea. 'Tis said that the secret of how magic keys might be created is long since lost. Yet it is also said that there is one in a certain town somewhere who's engaged in research on the subject of how said secret might be regained. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for that useful information. Talking the voice. 43. Yep, dude. My man. Pretty. Bullfrog, how you been doing, man? Let's see. Okay, there's some locked doors in the castle. I'll go talk to the king, probably. I guess I can go save. I need to go to the other town and, like, buy some stuff, because I have gold now. Boomer channel. I love my boomers, man. We're getting there. Do. Boom, 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 boom. I kind of figured this was a good demographic for, oh, I don't have the key for that one. I figured it would be a good demographic for sponsorships, because really, sponsorships started popping up eventually. And it's probably like, these people have jobs and expendable income. And so it's like, hey, sponsorships. Yep. I am 39 myself, dude. I'll be 40 this year. Or I'll be 40 in June next year. My wife is turning 40 at the end of the year, so she's 6 months older than me. She's a cougar. Big 6 months older than me. Big cougar. I'm your Huckleberry, I mean demographic. Well, thank you, Larry Stevenson, for being my Huckleberry. To be alone, my beloved, is to forget all that threatens this world. But alas, I cannot put our plight entirely from my thoughts. For my lover informeth me that were our world to be destroyed, our love too must surely
Ladies
perish.
and gentlemen, welcome to my underground
Laszlo, thank you for the
lair.
subscription. Hag Maxine. 40 in less than a month? Right on top of it, man. I'll be 40 in August. My wife 40 in February. Same age gap. Yep. 6 months, dude. The Turning 40 Club. Mine's a year and a half older than me. She's also a school teacher. My wife works at the local college, actually, as a grad recruiter and dual credit coordinator. Yeah, my warranty is about to obviously about to run out because everything's falling apart on me. My knees hurt, my ankles hurt. I have gout. It's awful. My hair's falling out. Your money goes to your family all first. Oh yeah, dude. Everybody, look at this. How many people turned in 40? It's wild. It's 42 is around the corner for you. Welcome. Stay diligent with checking into the random pots and barrels, even though I thought this was like life advice. I was like, okay, pots and barrels, got it. Though a lot have common items, and if you go, a lot have gold, which will help. Yeah, there you go. Take Dweeb was 43. I would actually assumed you were a little younger, Take Dweeb. Babies. You kid nearing 50 though? Dude, like my friends are all a span of like 38 to 50. So dude, it just all hurts. It just one day it was like getting in the floor was such a chore. And getting out of the floor was even worse. So yeah, Elsewhere Warrior, you little whippersnapper. As if friends were not trouble enough, the band is now proud that we could trade in the land to the north, and led by a most despicable rogue named Reuben Odd. I can no longer. This game has a lot more to it than the original Dragon Warrior, that's for sure. But if we do not stand for the sake of people, then who shall? Good question, friend. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Alright, can we open this door? We cannot, because it is a blue door. It is not the door you seek. I wonder if there's doors upstairs that are locked. Wait until you cannot read your phone until you put it farther away, even with glasses. Well, I can't hear. I went to a funeral the other night, which was extremely sad, but at the funeral I got to see a bunch of my friends that we don't get to see together very often, you know, because it's a funeral. But we were all sitting around, and then like we were sitting around kind of a longer table, and we started like getting closer and closer to each other because we can't hear. And so I was like, my bad ear is this one, and my friend was like, his bad ear is this one. So we were trying to like scoot around the table and make sure we're sitting in a place where we can all hear each other. Dude, that room looks crazy, dude. I'm sure it's one of those floors that do damage. Like on the original game, when I first stepped on one of those floors, I was like, what the flip? But yeah, shocking, really. My neck, my back, my shoulders, they all crack. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh, here's like the stories of just like I hear from my friends and stuff, and you know, other people that are getting older. It's like the silly things you do, they end up hurting your back. I was like, I had something on my shirt, and I turned around to look at what was on my back, like on the back of my shirt, and I hurt my neck. And I was like, are you serious? I just went like this, and I ruined my day. It was awful. Dude, I have tinnitus. It's awful, dude. I have, what was it? 35 or 45. I can't remember the number. It's like a high number of hearing loss in my right ear. So, and it's the bzzz. Oh yeah, dude. Nowadays it makes everything. I just takes everything I got just to get out of the bed. I'm 43, dude. I feel that. Bullfrog knows the song. It'll happen to you too, Bullfrog. Bullfrog's probably like what, 24, if I were guessing. "23. Yep, you're gonna get old, my friend. It'll happen to you too, son." Dude, yeah, just you gotta stretch to move furniture. Isn't that crazy? Yep, falling apart, dude. I feel it, Take Dweeb. Now I'm like, am I sick? Is that what my joints ache, or is this just arthritis, or is this gout? Like, what's the? Why do I hurt? It's kind of a fun game to play. Why do I hurt? I need to go up here, I think, because that's where I can buy some new stuff. Lost your hearing in your left ear as well about 5 years ago, like a complete hearing. So if so, that's awful. You think you're losing more hair than you? Mine's starting to really thin in the back. It's starting to get really thin in the back. So you're walking roll of bubble wrap. You're gonna get old now. Get on my lawn. Play games with me. Dude, that stuff. So Elo, that reminds me of what's his name? Retrobird. I love Retrobird's content too. If you guys haven't checked him out, he just talks a lot about retro games. But he has a hat he puts on. It says, "Get on my lawn." That's just kind of like he wants people to join the retro community. That cracks me up, man. Get on my lawn. God, Blood Switcher, that's awful. He's awesome, isn't he? He's so interesting, man. Yeah, Retrobird, man. I turned him on. He's the Retrobird, yeah. And he's talking about video games. It's awesome. I'll turn his videos on when I'm like taking a shower or whatever. It's probably weird. I mean, Retrobird, I love your stuff. I love listening to you in the shower. But I'll turn it on while I'm in the shower and like listen to it while I take a shower. And then like I'll be, in the shower or whatever, and I'll hear something interesting. I'll pick my head out, like see what he's talking about on the video on my phone. He does love nanners, dude. Let's see. What we got here? Aravis Best? I don't know how to pronounce that. Never heard of that one. Glitzy Gold waistcoat that awards the wearer with extra money every time they win a battle. What? Yeah, please. I know in my case, I just know that it's my body not healing as quickly as it used to. Yeah. Yep. It hurts, man. Like the, I didn't realize I hadn't scrolled up. Scars on stuff that just doesn't heal back as quickly. I have a scar on my toe from like 2 years ago or something crazy. Fell on your butt hard playing DDR almost 20 years ago. Now that's the only time you ever fell hard. Now my back hurts when I don't wear good arch support. Yeah, dude, it's savage. Why did life get so hard? Throwing your back out from a sneeze or bending down to put on your shoes, dude. The sneezes. I first saw your videos as noise for my dog, so she doesn't feel alone while I'm at work. But I woke up and actually watched myself. I love your stuff, and now I'm watching all your backlog. Janine Blackwood, that's awesome. And thank you to your dog, too. I hope the dog put in a good word. I appreciate you. My girlfriend laughs at me when I grunt and get it from the floor laying on the floor. Oh, absolutely. Hey, what's going on, Bubby Cat? How you doing? I am playing a little Dragon Warrior, dude. Retrobird's obsession with bananas and bread bag clips is top tier comedy. Dude, the recurring bit cracks me up. Most things you just have to do. You don't handle your body doesn't handle well. I'm just like, I don't repair quickly. That's for sure. Wolf Pixabro has some good game recommendations. It's like I knew it. I knew I love that dog for some reason. Turned into a dog person instead of a cat person suddenly. Wonder what's out here. Never been out here. Uh-oh. Know that none hath ventured into the grave of Galen and returned. Enter only if thou carest not for thy young life. And then the ghost left. Okay, alright. Let's save. Let's go save first. Just just to be safe. Which I guess it would just I could auto. It'll auto take care of stuff. Whatever. Let's go. Wait, no. Let's go shopping first, and then we do it. Ha ha ha! Brilliant. We gotta walk this incredibly long pathway here. Walk down, buy the new junk that I intended to buy in the first place. I just got distracted when I got in here, and then save it, and then we walk into the. Then we no longer care for our young life. Noise for my dog is what I use Josh Strafe Hayes for. Hey, Josh Strife Hayes for. I'm not sure who that is, but I completely understand that. My wife, we had a cat named Severus. He's unfortunately passed away, but she would turn on Harry Potter. So she would actually turn on like whatever movie. Oh, I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was Chamber of Secrets that had so much prominent. Maybe it was the third one. Had a lot of Severus Snape in it. She was like, "There you are. You're on the screen, buddy." Have I ever been to Canada? Once. When was it? I was like 8 years old, dude. Just crossed over from Michigan into Canada. That was it. I was just like, I've been in another country, you know, when I was little. As fast as Wolvie stuck on that log, dying in front of the Wolvie girl. Oh, that's awesome, Eric. That sounds like some Wolverine stuff, man. Item seller. I don't think I really need. Well, I have wings. I have medicinal herbs. They're just in the wrong background bag. I'm foolish. Alright, so this place has weapons. There it is, south. Ah, hello, friend. Sell me all your good stuff. A new weapon. Yas. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. He rearranged my positions for me. Huh? No. Alright, so we got that. I think everything else is good. Okay, so I just needed that weapon. So we're going north? I used to use you to sleep too, but I found myself watching your videos instead of actually sleeping. Well, thank you, Philia. That's so, like, maybe it's because it's me. That's actually kind of a really bad trait to have, but it cracks me up. It's like I'm a teacher, and so it's like blah, 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 and people start falling asleep. It's like, that's the worst trait to have as a teacher. But I guess if it's YouTube, it's a good thing because people watch longer if you guys turn on the video and let it roll, right? So if you sleep to it, you're hooking me up. Thank you. That's so funny. You smoked me some of the good stuff indeed. Oh, the guy? Yeah, I got the herb. That's really not true enough for most people when I say okay, it's 20-25% faster. That's still, dude, that's pretty considerable, I would think. Rainbow scam with a boomerang and switched out for bosses. That's not a bad idea just to get through stuff quicker, right? Thanks for the stream. Absolutely, Bacon. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for being here. This is the season for nose bleeding. Dude, my hands are cracked right there. My knuckles actually cracked and bleeding. So, because I use a cream to keep my hands from like blistering because of psoriasis or whatever it is, and then it blisters, or then it cracks as it dries it out. Back to work. Video launch tomorrow. Oh, awesome, Take Dude. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night, dude. Let's see, 'tis the season. Same for you, Lax the Bacon. I really appreciate it, man. Came in for a quick chat. 2 hours later, almost midnight. Dude, I'm a black hole of conversation. I pull people in at Walmart. It's awful. I go to the local Walmart or whatever, and I start blah 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 blah. Just pull people in. Of course, I'm very susceptible to it as well. So if people start talking to me, I'm there all day. Unless your best sinuses drying out, and then I sneeze above my nose and bang, instant nosebleed. Dude, that's savage, Eric. My wife uses her finger, shoves it up her nose. What's that called? Almost said something weird. What's that called that you use? Vaseline. She uses Vaseline up her nose to keep it moist. You drive public transit, so even living in Colorado, I cannot use the state herb. Oh, wow. I have been to Colorado Springs and I've been to Colorado Springs and Denver, but only to the airport in Denver, really. But dude, I loved Colorado Springs. I thought it was great, beautiful. Let's see how bad these guys are gonna wreck me here. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Dude, she sticks petroleum jelly up her nose. No big deal. It's just. That's exactly what it is, man. I mean, like, obviously, I got a body made for Shaolin monk training punching logs. Like, I'm from punching logs. Yeah, I look like a marshmallow in punching logs. I almost did. That's almost what I said. I was like, bah. My wife would murder me if I said that. Make sure she didn't hear me. Murder. We put a battery in your vehicle, put some petroleum jelly on the battery post. Really, Eric? I didn't think about that. Milk fit? Never heard of that. What is that? Is that another type of chemical, or is it some kind of herb, or what? I felt it. Oh, yeah. Well, I almost said that. I was like, ooh. I was wondering if you've heard of Racing Lagoon, a racing RPG for PS1. Just recently got in English. I have not heard of it, but I'm writing it down. Feels like hidden. Oh yeah, dude. So thank you, Janine. Let's see what was Racing Lagoon. There was that one racing RPG for the Turbo Graphics, right? Oh, made from flowers. That sounds nice. Oh, that's cool. Up in Wisconsin. Ooh. I mean, I probably should go, like, do stuff. Work toward objectives, but I was like, a place I've not been. Let's go look it up. You were in Colorado last year for the first time. It was very nice. Oh, yeah, dude. Lovely stuff. Lovely. I have not tried those remasters. I actually have saved a video to watch about the remasters. From what I was told, my grandpa Dave used to kick Dick Trickle's butt up and down these tracks. Okay. I saw... My brain was like... I know it sounds weird, but I was like... my brain was like, looks at the word dick there, and I was like, kick Dick? And I was like, kick Dick Trick? Dick kick Trick? I was like, kick Dick Trickle's butt. I'm like, huh? Kick Dick Trickle's butt up and down these... Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, what am I reading, dude? Ooh, gold. I found magic water. Nice. Yeah, I played, my wife went on a business trip to Colorado, and I went with her. And while she was working, I was playing Switch and hanging out and walking around Colorado Springs, having a good time. It was a lovely vacation, because I didn't do jack. He was offered a stock car, a place of NAS, and a place in NASCAR, but my grandma was afraid he would get himself killed racing big leagues. Oh, wow. That's really cool, dude. Hey, baby. Could have made the decision to saved his life, too. You know? Must have gotten all of his stress out on the track. Wow, that's funny. Huh. It's a really cool family story, though. Okay. A mini medal. Wonderful. Dude, yeah, it was awesome, Elon. I was like, that's an actual vacation. I had nothing to worry about. There's nothing going on. I was just hanging out, watching, or playing video games, dude. I played, actually, funny enough, Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap remaster. I played through that, and I played through Cuphead. And had a... Oh, and Monster Boy. I played through all those on that trip. Ordered room service, just hung out. I was an absolute bum, and it was a great vacation. An actual vacation. Cower ring. Okay. You win parts off other vehicles you win. It's very interesting. Overworld where you can avoid encounters. Very out there for its time. Yeah, I'm interested in stuff that's weird too. Like that's a cool one, dude. Thank you, Janine. I wrote it down. Let's check it out. Found a dark club bar, awesome French restaurant. That's awesome. I was like visiting every video game place I could find. Having a good time, man. Money. So I actually have some scrolls I need to take care of. Scroll. I've actually never been to Chicago. I'm not that far from Chicago. Like 6 or 8 hours, something like that. I like to go visit the Galloping Ghost. Do like sightseeing around the city. I mean, there's no reason to not use these, right? Seed of Stam. Seed of Wisdom. There we go. Heard it's poopier now like LA, but it's just what you heard. Yeah, like, I loved my visit to New York. I like to get back and spend some more time in New York. But I imagine I'd probably like Chicago as well because of that. Can I open this door? Ooh, excuse me. I've hammered down on the coffee, but I'm still very tired. Okay, so not that way. I guess I can go back up here. It might not be. It might be one of these things where I can't progress any further because I don't have the right key. Huh. Or maybe not. Let's see. Oh, this is just... There's not too far I can go in here. Look for treasure chests and look for stuff on the ground. Burn me. I wonder how much, like, changing or doing this style setup for Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 HD2 Remake, or HD Remake or whatever, how much that'll speed up the process for all the other ones. I mean, it has to be huge. Because there's a lot of reused assets from Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D that are in this game, so. A lot of reused assets. I had the fight against the three-headed dragon in part 3 absolutely drove me crazy. Because I had a character that just could not stay awake. And he was like just useless every fight, dude. It was awful. Awful. Every time I tried to get into the fight, you know, he was just asleep. Orochi, okay, is it 5-headed? It was miserable. Like, that was an awful fight for me, dude. Awful fight for me. 0 out of 10. Play that one a lot. That guy stomped my face in. It was bad. It was so bad. Okay, I can't get down to the bottom part currently because I don't have that key, so I'm currently finished in this area, actually. What's up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, dude. What you been up to? Dude, I grinded a lot, and it still just shredded me. I went out and just grinded and grinded and grinded. He came back, and he was just like, go to sleep, and whooped me over and over and over and over and over and over. I was like, what is this nonsense? I really still feel like in the end, I got lucky. I was looking online. I was like, why? Why am I so dumb? Why is it so hard? And I wasn't seeing a whole lot of, like, people that weren't like, this guy's ridiculous. I was like, what have I done? You know? Maybe just my setup I was playing as or whatever. I am loving the remake so far, dude. I played through Dragon Quest III HD and finished it at the beginning or at the end of last year. And then I'm just playing through 1 right now. I'm absolutely loving it, dude. Never got to play Dragon Quest back in the day, so it seems like a good starting point. I would absolutely agree. I think, honestly, and you know, this might be different from person to person, but I think I would encourage anybody that has never played Dragon Warrior to play this remake, just as a starting point. So, at part 1 here. Watching the Thursday night football game, nice, man. Yeah, I mean, I walked through the other bosses after him, but he shredded me, dude. No contest. And it was like, it was tilting me too. It was bad. Alright, let's see here. So I need to go to the other place. I go to here at least, and then walk south, east. Let's do that. Oops. Whee! Southeast. Cross the bridge and walk southeast. There we go. Do they still do the one button from us to everything in the remake? I'm not sure if I know what you're talking about, Nick. Chatting, quest logs, yeah. Yeah, story order is definitely 3, because 3 is the prequel. But back in the day, wasn't that kind of a surprise? Wasn't it like, you play through 3, you would have played through 1 and 2, then when you play 3, you go, it wasn't until the end that you go, oh crap, this is actually a prequel. Quack cremated him, I'm a dragon. McQuack the dragon. Dragon. Dragon Ball McQuack. So you do talk to a lot of people. You talk to people in the game, but there's also, Elod, there are, I'll show you, I'm sorry. I thought you were just making a statement. I didn't realize that was a question at first. Let's see.
I got beans, creams, potatoes,
Eva,
tomatoes, lamb,
what are you doing?
beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes,
Holy
chicken,
crap.
turkeys, rat.
Eva, that's insane. Thank you so incredibly much. $50? Not necessary. Absolutely appreciated. That's huge. You know what I'm going to do with that, Eva? You've blessed me. What I'm going to do is whatever YouTube will give me out of that. There's actually, and that is not let your right hand know what your left hand's doing, right? But I have a former student who is. Do you know what an angel tree is? It's like this concept that people who can't afford presents for Christmas hang stuff on a tree that they desire. There's a local one here, and it's for people that have kids. And so what I'm going to do is take your money, and I'm going to donate to that program and just give it to that group to buy stuff for those kids on that angel tree. Thank you so much for that, Eva. That's very kind of you. I appreciate the $50, but I'm going to pay that forward. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. So, I mean, that's just too good. People being good, pay it forward, man. So, thank you very, very, very much. And I was just thinking, I was like, I'd like to donate. I'll go ahead and donate that full 50 to them, because like YouTube takes a cut, but That's what I'll do. So, thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Lunatics. But Eva, how are you? Whoa, this is kind of a big dungeon. Let's start navigating. I'm good. How goes the game? Haven't started it yet. Only about 20 minutes in. I think it's really good. It's definitely more fleshed out. There's a lot more going on in this one, story-wise and such, and different like side things happening. That's more than whatever, more than the original, for sure. Very fleshed out, very cool. Stories a lot more fleshed out. Side quests are fleshed out. There's many more monsters on the roster, as you can see here. Like, these guys weren't in the original, but still the simple gameplay. You have more spells. That's good. Yeah, oh yeah, Eric, thank you. Looking back when Dragon Warrior 1 was compared to the others, it was so small and basic compared to the rest of them. Oh yeah, dude. So enjoyable. Like, it boggles me. So this game came out, and then it wasn't that much longer. I guess it was a little bit longer. That we got, what was it? Final Fantasy. Because I was thinking about that. Like, it was Final Fantasy and Phantasy Star that were so close to each other. The Phantasy Star was just ridiculous, right? I think it was that. That was the two that were released so close to each other. The Phantasy Star was just so far ahead of everything else. I'm making my way through this little cave here. You know, yeah. Thank you. I'm a bit overwhelmed by that, man. Thank you. What? Enable the treasure radar? Where's that at? How do you do that? I want to get a treasure radar going. Withdraw, but Captain, we have finally found a clue as to the princess's whereabouts. Canst thou truly mean to call off the search now, to give up this late stage at this late stage? I do not mean to give up, simply to act with caution. For if we too are lost, then none shall remain to recover Princess Gwaelin. I'm going to turn that on. Thank you so much, Eva. Herein dwelleth the dragon, or so the stories. Let us continue to Remoldar, excuse me, and there make ready to face such a foe. See it, Mario. There is sense in what thou sayest, of course, yet. And yet the princess may be mere moments from the very place where we stand. We cannot simply walk away. So she's going to push forward. He does use roar, dude. Uh-oh. I used Dragon Warrior 1 to teach my mother to play so I could also get more screen time. That's really cool, Brian. That's really neat. It is a pretty simple game. Behind me. Uh-oh. 'Tis thee. How's things come all this way alone? Trickery. It seemeth we find ourselves in thy debt once more, Lee. Though we neither asked for nor needed thine aid. Let not thy pride get the better of thee. We fight the same fight, and we must needs take help where help might be found. But I... cough, cough, cough. Captain, I'm in no fit state to fight. Come to Remoldar. I Captain, right away. I love the way the hero looks in this game, by the way. Like, his armor is just so freaking cool looking. Alright, so what was I doing? It wasn't spells, it wasn't equipment. I was going to do something. Let me see here. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, you're killing me talking about that game, dude, because it sounds so fun. It just sounds so enjoyable. Oh, I don't have the blue key, so that's handy. So this place isn't as big as I thought it was. Handy. Treasure Radar, that's what it was, Eva. Thank you. Again, Eva, thank you so much for the donation. That's extremely kind of you. And like I'm blessed beyond means. I really am. Like I know I'm just an English teacher. Like I'm just a school teacher, public school teacher. And I'm obviously not rich or anything, but it's like I've never been hungry. So I mean, like obviously, but I've never been hungry. I have a roof over my head. You know, godliness with contentment is great gain, right? With food and shelter, you're supposed to be content, right? So, thank you very, very much. So, I'm going to hook up somebody else. Okay, where are we going? Thank you so much, Eve. That's very, very kind of you. I'm really hoping this next video does okay. If it doesn't, it's okay. It's going to be a passion project, but it's. I asked on YouTube, I was like, and on Patreon, I was like, what if you could start RPGs? If you were suggesting to somebody starting RPGs new, what would you do? Like, which games would you suggest? And I'm making a video based on that, and it's different from my other videos, so it might do well and it might not do well. It has potential to do really well, but it's also a passion project. So I want to do that for my next video, and I'm really excited to see what people think about it, and hopefully it'll be encouraging to some others. I'm going to try to put like links to stuff too, just to be like, you know, and suggest to people, drop links for games that you think would be good or whatever. Is this game available to buy on Steam or wherever else, or, you know, just to encourage people. Your classmates love when you talk videos. When you can talk games with them, yeah, it's pretty funny actually. It cracks me up. A student, no, it was my brother yesterday. My brother said, somebody asked me, they said, one of his coworkers said, he was like, there was this game that came out 20 years ago where you roll around, and I was like, Katamari Damacy? He said, what? I said, Katamari Damacy, look it up. And so my brother looks it up, and he was like, that's the game he was talking about. He said, how'd you get that so quick? I was like, 20 years ago, dude. A game where you roll around. I was like, it's going to be Super Monkey Ball, or it's going to be some kind of racing game, probably. Katamari Damacy, it's a pretty good guess. It's one of the things I tell people at work all the time, Lee. Some people poke fun at me because I take the opt-out time when I'm offered to go home. Oh, it's like, enjoy the time, dude. Brian, I talked to him about like Fortnite. I talked to him about Skyrim and stuff like that, of course. Did you beat it? Dagger, what are we talking about? Castlevania Revamped? Dude, I think I might. Like, I'm really tempted. I don't think that'll take very long, so I definitely want to. I saw it in Discord and I was like, oh my gosh. I love Castlevania, dude. I mean, I've said that 100 times this stream, but everything I enjoy and everyone I love is at my home, so when given the chance, I absolutely go home. Yeah, dude. I guess it could have been Glover. Like, no one can stop Mr. Domino, right? Devil Dice. I mean, like, there's all kinds of weird ones you could go with, but let's see. What am I doing? Oh, yes. Okay, I keep forgetting to go back to this. Excuse me. Oh, text display speed. Ultra fast. Yeah. Toggle. Yeah, let's do that. I forgot about these. Battle speed, ultra fast, suggested actions, remember commands. Minimap, environment sounds. Aha! Treasure chest locations on. Objective marker on. Secret spots on. Yeah, that's handy. So I guess there's no treasure chest in here. Oh, except for that one. I bet I have to like reload or whatever. Is that? I have a better weapon, I think. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I got the better weapon right now. You'd say Legend of Dragoon is great entry into RPGs. It has fun action mechanics to keep combat fresh. That's a good point. Like getting people drawn in and keeping their interest during fights is a good one. You know, in that same vein, I would think that the Mario, what's it called? Not Paper Mario, but Must Promote video.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb.
Thank you so much, man.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, Dagger. It's very kind of you, dude. You're such a consistent supporter of the channel, man. Thank you. Dagger, thank you again for the gifted subs, man. So, for people that are getting memberships, I hope you get a chance to check out some old videos.
Rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets...
So hopefully people get some memberships. They come in and check out some old videos and enjoy it. I hope they enjoy it. But I think like that also encourages people to pop in to be like, what's this about? So thank you so much for supporting the channel in so many different ways, dude. Very kind of you. Getting hosed down with lotion, right? Okay, so sorry. But yes, Dagger, thank you so much, man. And 5 memberships. Congratulations to the people that got memberships. What's the POs? Just seem. Most of those people I don't really see pop into chat, so maybe they'll join us sometime. Symphony of the Night will always be gold standard for Castlevania, dude. It's so good. Like, it's got to be in my top 10 games of all time, for sure. Final Fantasy Power Rangers is a really wild way of putting that. That's good. Of course, Lee, I was going to do more, but the alert is... Oh, yeah. Sorry, dude. No, that's... Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I'll throw a newcomer into the DPN like Pillars of Eternity. What you're going to want to do is try out Pillars of Eternity. Absolutely. The police chief of Monk. I didn't know that. But I've never... Well, I should say I've never watched Monk. I've never finished Monk by any means. I've not made it very far into Monk. But it's one that I liked. I just, for some reason, never got back or never watched enough of it. That's funny, though. Wait, she's a great big fat girl. Pillars of Eternity is a great... That'd be a good troll video, wouldn't it? Like, that probably gets some people riled up. The first game you're going to want to play is Wizardry. Wizardry is an absolute entry level easy game. Earthbound? Hey, Earthbound's a banger, dude. I guess Earthbound can have some difficult stuff in it. But for the most part, I think it's pretty easy. They'd probably be like, what the heck is this game, you know? Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yeah, this is going to be good. You're going to gaslight these people into thinking they're bad at games. Yeah, it's like they're playing, I'll never like an RPG if this is what RPGs are about. I wouldn't blame them a bit. Yeah, to play Wizardry and be like, this is easy? Oh, thank you so much, Dagger. That's very kind, dude. If you, like, I know this is weird self-promotion, so forgive me. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to, guys. But, are there any old videos that you've seen, if you've watched any of the old stuff under memberships, that you'd like to see, like, come back? As, like, a style or whatever? Or concept? Because I was pushing different concepts to see what worked. What's going on in this place? Oh, a barrel. A seed of agility. Nice, I'll take that. Pouches of coagulant. Well, okay. Is that to stop bleeding? Like, what's that about? An edged boomerang. Nice. What's that about? Let's equip that and see what that does. Gives you the extra edge when you take down enemies. That's pretty handy. I'm gonna try that out. Yeah, Dagger, I appreciate you, man. This is where you get your spreadsheet out, Nick. You're going to need a piece of pencil, or you're going to need a pencil and a piece of paper, and a spreadsheet, and a strategy guide, and... Dude, the rolling health bar. What a simple but weird mechanic, you know? Have people start with the Ultima series, get a real feel for classic RPGs. Dang! Ultima's also tough, man, I think. Okay, cool, Eva. Thank you. I'm getting flashes of a dude chained to the wall being beaten by a cat and nine-tail screaming, I love this. This is great. You like the shortest and longest series? Cool, man. I mean, I enjoy doing that stuff too. Wizardry Collection for Windows 95 was actually my first RPG. Now, I did legit think I sucked at video games for the longest time. I can see why you would think that, because it is ridiculous. It's so hard, dude. I've not played a whole lot of it, a whole lot of Wizardry games, but from what I've played, I'm like, God, what is this, you know? You fight TIE Fighters in Ultima 1? Really? Huh. You haven't been subbed to your channel long, so pretty much all I've seen are the other RPG series. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for watching those. Those seem to be like the more popular videos that I have. So I think that's what we're going to focus on anyway. But, because I was looking, it's like when I do like the other, and I'm trying to find some stuff that's like a little more obscure, that seems to draw people in. So, I'm really like, again, I hate to be weird, guys, but I just want to thank you for watching the content and stuff. Taking a chance on those thumbnails and those titles, because it's not like, I'm trying not to throw out clickbaity stuff. I mean, it does have a ... on it, which feels a little clickbaity, but I don't want to throw out something that's like the worst RPG that was ever made, ? Or whatever, or, you know, Square Enix hated, I don't know, just some kind of weird title. And no shame to anybody else that's doing that currently. It's just, I don't like clickbait. I feel like it's, you have to deliver on what you promise, and I don't feel like I get delivered on what people promise me when I click on clickbait, you know? Because I fall for clickbait sometimes, but then I'm like, where's my payoff, you know? Oh, all good, absolutely, Dagger. If you want to scare people off from RPGs, tell them to play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Oh, they're like, well, this is really easy. there's no agency basically in this game. Oh, that's your father? I didn't realize that. How did I miss that? My thanks. I could not have carried him here alone. I had the captain as my father. There we go. 'Twas his example that inspired me to take up the sword. So I guess that was news to everybody here. And though I made the royal guard, I failed in the sacred duty with which I was entrusted. I was not able to keep the princess safe. Womp womp. Yep, I just try not to. Even the worst RPG is probably somebody's favorite. It's great to have videos about classic ones, and it helps preserve the history of all. Yeah, thank you, man. It's very straightforward, but it's also really simple. Kids showing an interest in RPG should be directed to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, if I'm honest. I think you mentioned that in your comment, didn't you, Eric? Terranigma was an awesome translated ROM. Absolutely. So enjoyable, dude. I've never beaten it, but I want to. I need to finish that on stream sometime. It's just so good, and I feel like the pacing from what I've played is fantastic. Pacing does a lot for me. Like if it's a well-paced game where I don't feel like I put a bajillion hours in it, I'm like, good job, you know? I feel like that elevates a game for sure. Wizardry Remake they did for the PC and Switch. I've heard that it's still brutal, but it does look really good, dude. Drakengard is a fun, obscure sort of game. I remember Drakengard 3 for the PlayStation 3, maybe? So, I do hear it referred to as baby's first RPG as well, yeah. I know, shame on me, dude. Never beat it. Fallout games? Yeah, I think if you played a lot of shooters, Fallout's like a soft transition, man. That's a good way to move over there, right? Drakengard's part of the Nier series? Really? I didn't get that. I didn't realize that. Which, to be fair, I've never played a Nier game. I own several, but I've never played one. So, it is a sickness arising from the foul humors that do issue from the swamps that scar the land, and if it is not soon treated, then it is born of the darkness, a force we have yet to learn how to adequately combat. I fear there is little I can do. Ooh. No, that means to say thou art unable to help him? Forgive me, child. Perhaps there is a mage somewhere with a spell that might aid thee, but I know not whom, nor what magic that might be. Yep, Brian did the same thing, man. Like the 99.99. I think it stops at 99.99, isn't it? Two's not canon? Really? I didn't know these things. I don't know that I've ever seen Drakengard 1. Wait, is it? Maybe I have. Is it PlayStation 2? I bet I have. I bet it's PlayStation 2. Ah, I knew it. Okay, that makes sense now. I have seen those. Do I own those? Oh, I saw Dark Angel up there, and I was like, oh my god, I have it. Nope, it was Dark Angel. Do, 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 do. bum, 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 bum. Nope, I do not see it. What's up, Kenny baby? How you doing? Yoko Taro wasn't part of the team that worked on 2. That's why it's not canon. Huh. Neat. And then PlayStation 3 was Drakengard 3, which makes sense. And then 4 was on the PlayStation 4, if I'm not mistaken. You're kicking wonderful. Hopefully you're kicking high, my friend. So the idea is I go find a... God, I need to stay at the end. Did you retire from teaching? Not yet. Not yet, dude. I have to work tomorrow, so... Now I got 11 years to go, man. In 11 years, I can retire from public school teaching. So a little further, a little while to go. It really doesn't feel that long, though, honestly. There was no 4? Really? Okay, my bad. So was 3 the one with the lady sitting on the front with a dragon? She's like a pale-looking lady with a like maybe a reddish-looking dragon. Oh yeah, that's a great deal. How do I leave this house? Where's the exit? Oh, is it? There it is. That's it. That's 3? Okay, that's what it is. Thank you so much, Kenny baby. Kenny is a former student of mine. I found it the same way back in the day. The minutes can't change the everything was. Oh, yep. I remember having the 99.99, dude.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams,
Dagger, thank you.
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat.
That's very, very, very kind of you, Dagger. Thank you so much. Hopefully, retire faster fund. I will absolutely put that into the retirement fund, man. Thank you. I want it to be there eventually. I really like my goal, sincerely, as in career stuff or whatever. I want to continue to make content as long as people will put up with me. I don't want to wish life away by any means because time is so precious. But I would love to retire, continue making content, and then use my retirement check to like pay the bills or whatever. And then be able to use this for whatever. But also, I would like to work and do work at the gaming company. I'd like to do YouTube stuff with them, which I think would be really fun. So it'd be like the I feel like the old men at Hardee's or the old men that's at the local restaurant that sit around in the morning. So that'd be me and my buddy Nathan sitting around playing, card games and video games with people at the gaming co. that's the goal. You're my favorite teachers with Zellers. Zellers is amazing. I'm in good company to be considered with Zellers, dude. What a good dude. Thank you so much, Kenny. I appreciate you, man. Time skip. I teach 10th grade and 12th grade. So it's like 10th grade sophomores, 12th grade dual credit English. According to scientists, our brains actually get better at passing time. It sounds strange, but I believe it because time seems to move faster the older I get. Oh yeah, dude. There's that line in Ecclesiastes that gets me. It's like what God put eternity in our hearts so that we would fear Him. I think about that pretty often. Thou art coming to the place of foretelling, or sight beyond sight. Though you just be okay, whatever. Hast thou yet upon the most holy of shrines the blessed sanctum? I don't think so. Okay. Thank you so much, Kenny. Dagger again. Thank you so much, man. Who are they? Okay. Where am I supposed to be heading anyway? So there's a locked door up there. I could go check see if there's any weapons too. And I need to save it. What's this guy's story? To wear a ring is prudent. Even for mighty warriors, so it's dormant. Okay. Magic the Gathering will replace chess for us new old-timers. That's really funny. It's like everybody sitting around instead of playing chess, it's the old-timer sitting at like the gaming store or whatever playing chess. Or playing MTG. That's the Gathering, dude. It's the nursing home. Exeter teaching once I retire from the military, but time will tell. Dude, I feel like we need more military. Like, we have an RTC program, but I feel like we need more. Like, we need more people doing that sort of stuff. As another option for students, too. Because like, we have so many students that are really interested in it. Oh, we do, at least. We actually have 2. Yeah, Eva hooked me up, man. So Eva, yeah, Eva hooked me up. I was like, we're gonna hook somebody else up, man. So thank you so much. Kenny said, "You think you was the first teacher after that I felt comfortable talking to about problems not school related?" Look, Kenny, what a sweetheart Kenny was. I remember Kenny sitting in class, and Kenny was a good dude. Like he wasn't bothering anybody, but people bothered Kenny. Like people would often bother Kenny to whatever extent, right? Just leave the guy alone. I remember Kenny like knitting, and people would be like, other teachers would jump him about that, but it's like he would knit like crazy. Like sitting in my floor knitting, but he was paying attention. I was like, whatever, dude. Do your thing. This is a purple. I'll be using that one every time, even if it was $20. Oh, is the purple like your color dagger? Time feels faster because our marked intervals become smaller percentages of our lives. The longer we live, at 10 years old, a year is 1/10 of your whole life. At 40, it's 1/40. Huh, that's interesting, Chrono. High school boot camp is an elective. Well, we did the ROTC, right? My roommate and I often joke that we run D&D campaigns from in the nursing homes. Dude, I want to know what nursing home you're in. That sounds amazing. I think when the Alzheimer's inevitably gets me, that'll make D&D all the more crazy. So, let's see. That is nice. Sacred Scepter can unleash a gust of wind on a group of enemies when used as an item in battle. And it hits like a truck. And I have the money for it, so we're gonna buy it. God, look at the defense on that light shield, though. Holy free holies. I need to do defense stuff first, but shoot. Hitting harder is also fun. Reduces damage from enemy spells? Oh, that's 7,000 gold? Holy moly. Let's go with the light shield and iron helmet first. That's hard to beat, you know? Let's see if I can sell two real quick. Let's see. Steel broadsword. Should not have sold that. Fudge. But whatever. Screw it. What an idiot. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. I might sell that prayer ring. Divine Dagger can go. Thorn Whip can go. Scale Shield can go. Sell, sell, sell. Leather Armor can go. Leather Armor can go. Leather Suit can go. Chainmail can go. Boxer Shorts can... Nope, we're going to keep those. Dog Suit we're going to keep as well. Are we? Yeah, we're going to keep it. It looks cool. It's cute. The Choker. It says 5 defense, but why is it worth so much? Oh, really? It won't matter. I've been making a homebrew PDF converting all of the monsters from Diablo 2 into Dungeons & Dragons 5e. Dude, that's awesome. I did a tabletop RPG for the Haunting of Hill House for my students. I think I might have talked about this already, but my students, we did, like, they just had basic modifiers, like +3 to +3 on dice rolls on D6s, and we played, like, an Escape from Hill House thing, because we've been reading The Haunting of Hill House, and they're into it, man. It's really cool. Dagger can go with the dog suit stays. Sorry, Dagger. The floor was my spot. I sit close to the front, and then crochet needles and paper and pen ready. Yep, rocking and rolling, dude. I'm so sorry, Dagger. I don't think I need the choker. But why is it so expensive? That makes me... That worries me. So if I sold the prayer ring and the choker, that puts me at not quite enough. Let's see what I was talking about. I could buy the staff, couldn't I? Yeah, I could. That magic armor is so nasty, though. Yeah, we're gonna sell that other stuff. We're gonna sell the magic or the prayer ring, and that gives me enough. What did he say? These can be quite effective when used in battle as item. Try it. I doubt that will be disappointed. Yeah, sure. Alright, now let's go hit some stuff. A common knife, yeah. Hard to come across that one in game, right? Sell the toupee. Oh, I need to, yeah, because like I'm not going to be using that crap anyway because it's cursed. It's just I'm definitely that type of person in an RPG that's like, what if I need it? You know, what if I need it? What if I need it? We've been to this city before. Isn't this city in 3? It feels like it's in 3. So I remember walking around the entire city. Don't say your prayer ring. You might need it for extra magic points later. I did it, Anthony. Ha ha ha. Hopefully I won't need it, because if I do, I'm screwed. My 12th grading teacher just made us read Hunger Games all year and demand a refund. Yeah, and I went to a training and it was encouraging us to try out tabletop RPGs. And it's different, but because you have to make sure you're constantly, like, not just having fun, too. It's like you're teaching ideas. So what I was doing, specifically, this was good for character analysis sort of stuff, and character interactions, right? So teaching how characters interact with each other over the course of a text is a standard for a Kentucky teacher. So what I did was I gave them a character sheet, a very simple character sheet, because most of them had never played D&D or anything like that. And I was like, okay, you can give your character, there's these stats. It was like sanity, resolution, stuff like that. Resolve was what it was. So resolve, sanity, and a few other things. I was like, you can give him +1 or +2, +3, a 0, -1, -2, -3. And I said, and you put it in there, like whatever. You can't repeat a number. But then you also have to give text evidence as to why you would have that number. Like Dr. Montague, his resolve would probably be pretty high because he's not really too spooked by anything like that. So the resistance of sanity or whatever, or sanity would be pretty low on Eleanor. And so they would go to the text to find out how Eleanor was like a liar and this and that and lying to people. The Dr. Montague was very practical and giving text evidence to support why they gave their characters that score. And then eventually we played the game, they rolled it out, or whatever, and they talked about how the interactions worked. Instead of losing HP, they lost identity points, right? And so as they lost identity points, they became closer and closer to becoming parts of the house. So I was like, they really, like, that particular group kind of sucks at talking about how theme develops over the course of a text. And so I was like, we need to figure out how to teach that through this. And so what I had them do in this last thing was like, well, the other stuff was character analysis, but for the theme thing, it was like, how does losing identity points fit in with the whole, it's like the basis of like, it's not about physically hurting people, it's about mentally hurting people in the house, basically. And it was, it was good, the responses they were coming up with were fantastic. And I also found that they were struggling to try to cheat with it. So to try to cheat with using ChatGPT, because ChatGPT couldn't figure it out because they'd never played the game before. Because it was a game I made up. So that was pretty handy. But then we did another one. There's a question about, it was like, you know, if you were considering these characteristics in the game, like, or from the book, Luke Sanderson was a liar, Eleanor was, I don't know, she's going crazy or whatever, Dr. Montague is a practical man sort of stuff, like given like some characteristics for a character, a specific one, just text that suggested that. I was like, how would you change game mechanics to reflect that? And so people that had never played Dungeons and Dragons before or anything like that were saying like, well, I believe that Eleanor should have to make a sanity check anytime she says something, or that Luke could lie about his dice rolls and stuff like that, and this could affect the game, and they give text evidence and explain it. Oh, the stuff they were writing was just amazing. It was so good. And I was like, learning, look at us go. Anyway, sorry. It is in 3. Have you played? I have played. I've beaten part 2 and part 1, the originals. I've beaten part 3 as the HD remake. Tintin Toupee is probably the least annoying curse ever. All it does is cause you to defend by default occasionally. Oh, okay. I thought it did it every time. I was like, well, I don't want to do that. I know for sure it was you, the first teacher. I felt like it was okay to tell you I was gay, and then when you didn't treat me any differently, that's what really made me want to become a teacher. That's awesome, Kenny. That's awesome, man. I'm really encouraged by that, because it's like, everybody needs love, dude. It's like, everybody needs love. It's an absolute concept. I ran an H.P. Lovecraft-based game, and you learn so much. Just trying to adapt a story from a specific time period. Oh yeah, dude. So what I'm thinking about doing is having them also, from what they've done in class with this tabletop RPG, the things that they've suggested in their answers, I've graded already and such. I'm thinking about taking everybody's responses, taking the names off, and like putting them on the wall. Like if you're Luke, you can do these things. I'm thinking about having them try out and be like, I want to add this to the game, and then we replay the game, adding in those mechanics that they've suggested to see what they think about it and get their feedback on it, and be like, do you feel like this more closely resembles the experience of Hill House? So, from all the Dragon Quest, which is your favorite? Mine's the 3DS version of 9. That's awesome, Disco Chicken Gaming. From what I've played so far, Dragon Quest 1, the original NES one. I'm so nostalgic for it. However, I think the best one I've played so far is Dragon Quest 3 HD Remake. It was really good. I had never played Dragon Quest 3 before. Blew me away. However, I've only played through 1, 2, and 3. So I played the others a little bit, but those are the only 3 I've played completely through. Happy to have you here, by the way, Disco. Alright, anyway, sorry about the nerding out about my students and that setup. I love talking pedagogy. I've never played Dragon Quest VIII, believe it or not. How camest thou to be here? I did like the door up tight. Oh, I didn't know that, Eric. Oh, thou possesses the thief's key. Then thou art plainly no ordinary fellow. But even the thief's key will be not as mine own magnificent magic key, just as soon as I am able to complete it, that is. I cannot seem to replicate the methods of old. Though I try and try, all my efforts disintegrate after but a single use. But I have had an epiphany. A bolt of inspiration hath struck. Finally, a key good for any number of uses is within my grasp. Elsewhere, I appreciate you, man. Have a wonderful night. Thanks so much for being here. Forgive me, I have something of a tendency to become carried away. I am the Warlock of Doorlocks. And thou art, I'll bring it back here. Break down the Warlock of Doorlocks. That's a great setup. That's a great name. Well, so thou seekest the spell with which to remedy a life-threatening ailment. As luck would have it, I am something of a jack of all magical trades, and count healing spells among my plentiful arsenal. The Warlock of Doorlocks. That's a great name. But alas, I'm also extremely busy. Forgive me, but thou wilt have to look elsewhere. What? Thou wouldst insist I examine the patient? But it is as I told thee, I am busy. Most busy indeed. A quick twist of the sword with... Wow. And most devilishly inconvenienced to boot, for the dwarf who did until only recently aid me in my research hath rather selfishly chosen to vanish. It is only through the marriage of my knowledge of sorcery and his surpassing craftsmanship that the magic key might finally be completed. We were so very close. I have little choice but to go to his dwelling place myself and see what hath become of him. So they say. I think that's what I said. I might have skipped something there. Dragon Quest series has so many great puns and comical writing. Dude, the Warlock of Doorlocks is so good. I like, of course, the Thistle, Whizzle, Sizzle, Bang, and all that stuff. The names of the spells. That will go in my stead, thou sayest? And in return thou wouldst have me work in my healing magics? The cave wherein the dwarves dwell swarmeth with slavering fiends. Slavering? Yeah. Slavering? It's slavering, right? Thou wouldst journey there on behalf of nonetheless. On my behalf, nonetheless. Hey, what's going on, Nat 20? Looking at getting a portable retro handheld under $60 and AliExpress is a big seller right now. What do you recommend as an EDC handheld? Dude, I would check out Tech Dweeb. He was in here earlier chatting, but I mean, I like the Mayu Mini Plus. It's extremely cheap, so it's just handy. But it's also like I like the pocket size of it as well. So here first to some crazy drooly beasties. Okay. See, I was thinking slobbering, but I was thinking slavering. I was like, no, it won't be slavering. It is slavering, yeah. Not slavering. Thou art a curious fellow indeed, but trustworthy too, I sense. Very well, I should do as thou ask. The dwarves' dwelling place lies in the deepest part of the cavern south of Rimildar. All being well, my friend the craftsman is to be found therein. Okay, cool.
You know you want the sweet potato.
Yeah, absolutely, Nat 20. So yeah, check out the Mayu Mini Plus. Analog Pocket is awesome for some older stuff. There you go. Slaver? Okay, it is Slaver. There we go. Slavering then. Is that what... Okay, so is that what Simba says when he says slobbering, mangy, stupid poachers? Though whether my healing arts will avail against the powers of darkness remaineth to be seen. Slobbering. There we go. I was like, I've heard that name. I thought he might have said slobbering. So slobbering. I didn't know that word. Thank you. Do appreciate you guys. Slobbering, mangy, stupid poachers. Exnay on the Upets Day. Oh. Where art thou, my love, and wherefore art thou so very tardy? Fiend, or friend, excuse me, shouldst thou meet with a maiden by the name of Enid, pray tell that I await her here in this place. That's funny. That's good dialogue, dude. It's like, friend, shouldst thou meet with a maiden by the name of Enid, pray tell her that I await her here in this place. Like, it's such the convoluted syntax or whatever. Pretty sure that's what we derive slobbering from. There we go. You gotta be a Lion King fan for sure. Dude, I love Disney. It's kind of sick how much I like, or how much I know about Disney stuff. Who did that? It was Nat 20. They have a Mini Plus for about $30. Heck yeah, dude. Thomas, if you are not sure if you want one or not, I'm going to visit my buddy Saturday, who has mine, and he's not been using it. I can get it back from him and let you borrow mine to see if you like it before you buy it. But I mean, for $30,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
you're gonna like
to
it.
my underground lair.
Ewill603, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. A phone moment. Phone mount for a controller might be a good and cheaper option if you have a decent phone. Yeah, actually, I've used the what is that called? Let me see what mine is. Ignore my... Okay, so I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing, like, sweatpants, but I got them pulled up. Got my high water pants on. You haven't... Oh, no. Yeah, dude, I don't make... Well, I make... That's basically my entire salary. I make right at 60 as a teacher. I have this thing, the Razer Kishi. If you've not seen that, it's just like a phone thing, but it's okay. I do have a power glove. How the heck does this thing come apart? It's been a while. What the flip? Maybe it's this way? It just busts apart? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, yeah. I think attaches to... Well, I can show you up close, right? The Razer Kishi, I enjoyed it for the most part, but I had to take my case off my phone to use it. But it's okay. No, don't tell that. But handy. It's a pretty handy thing, but I would much rather have like a unit that is its own thing, right? Rather than attach this to my phone. But it does work. And it works fine. Like I remember playing a lot of NES games in particular on my phone. But my phone could play like GameCube games pretty well as well. So I played the Simpsons Hit and Run using this thing. But working at a pharmacy, still looking for something I can throw in my scrubs and pull out on lunch break. Yeah.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
I
lamb,
promise you,
rice,
I'm
raw,
not getting off my
rice,
chair
beans, greens,
to
potatoes,
encourage you.
tomatoes,
You also, Keisha, what do you think about it, man?
chicken.
It's not to encourage you to donate by any means. I don't want you to think I feel guilty when you do for the chair thing. The other stuff, whatever. But it's like, thank you so much, man. But yeah, Razer Kishi, pretty handy. What do you think about it, man? You feel guilty? You shouldn't feel guilty. That's hilarious. It is. I mean, it's funny. Find one cheap. PSP is a good option for an emulator console. So a struggle I had with it, but it could be that I emulated really early on with the PlayStation Portable, is like Mega Man X lagged for me for Super Nintendo on a PlayStation Portable. Like it played PlayStation games fine, but obviously like, you know, emulation stuff. especially with something it's not programmed well for. But Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3, as I recall, all lagged kind of bad on the PSP. So it's just hilarious, man. That has me laughing every time. Dude, thank you. And then like the people that when you tag Chair in the eyeballs, that cracks me up here. And then Dagger did at the time he donated before, and it's funny. Manage your money well enough that $5 chair jokes are worth it. Well, thank you, man. It is appreciated. I can't stand like touchscreen controls on a phone, so I had to have some kind of physical controls. The Switch key card, is that the Switch like illegal thing? Like kind of like an R4DS but for a Switch? Use an emulator and an old Wiimote when I don't have my Switch with me. Oh, that's cool. An old Wiimote's a brilliant idea, actually. I didn't even think about that because it's a Bluetooth. It's just a Bluetooth controller. Switch to game cart without the game cart. Wow. Did you go back and watch it, Lee? The freaky Mission Impossible theme started playing in Zelda 2 right before my donut fired off. Really? Wait, you yes, because you made a short about it. Yeah, I saw it. Hey, what's going on, ASDF? Nice to catch a bit of a live. Sorry, videos of Sweet Home and OG Star Ocean. While I was coincidentally playing those. Maybe the algorithm of those. Maybe, dude. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you popping in. It's not illegal. I'm legally allowed to make backups of my own. Yeah, that is true. Okay. That's such a good song. I mean, it's such a good game anyway, dude.
If you're not following the channel and you're enjoying yourself, why not give us a follow?
Oh, Elon, I see what you're saying, man. My bad. I was thinking like an R4DS sort of thing. But just key cards. Yeah, it's just the game, right? Well, it's like, it's what they're suggesting is the game, but it doesn't actually have the game on it. It's just your pass to play, right, to download. See, I'd like to have a Vita hacked specifically just to play Vita games. Like, just install a ton of Vita games on it. Because there's like, those RPGs are freaking expensive and hard to find, dude. Like, it's kind of wild. And I want to do a Vita video eventually. And I feel like, from what I understand, the emulation just isn't there yet. Yeah, Alice, I need to go to bed soon. So, that needs to happen soon. Is that what you've done with it too, Disco? I wonder why they're dropping. Can you save it up here? Is this the... Why does it show like a place to save it when you can't? Oh, it's in the front. Oh my goodness. Lee, you fool. Critted Quack for 202 damage. How much HP does he have? Excited to play Star Ocean Sega Story. Managed to find it on PS1, so playing on PS2 on Marketplace CRT. Dude, that's awesome, ASD. Anytime, my old TV broke just recently. My wife came through and she said, "Where's the TV? My old CRT." So I'm gonna have to find me a new one. I've been watching Facebook Marketplace for one. Is there a save point in here? Maybe it's upstairs. He has 402. Okay, so they're cutting him down. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear Vita prices are going down. Good. I think there is a Vita emulator, but I don't think it's very good. Is my understanding. Someone who could ask about Vita stuff. Haley, you know who someone you could ask about Vita stuff? I bet it would be Thomas. Active villain. Okay, cool. Like I look forward to it being a thing, right? Actually started last year. Oh wow. Yeah, because I've bought several Vitas over the years, and I just end up selling them. Like I just sell them. Shame on me. So I want to play some of those Vita RPGs though. So But I'm going to go ahead and call it, folks. I appreciate you being here. We will continue playing this next time, and they'll be going to the dwarf place, apparently, and pushing forward. I should be streaming tomorrow, probably, but it'll be either this or it'll be Heroes of the Storm, according to how toxic I'm feeling. You're finished leading Flying Castle for returning for the night. Have fun, dude, and good luck. Good night, everybody. Appreciate you. Disco, thanks for being here. Brian, of course. Eva. Everybody's just popping in. Bubby. Holy Grenadier. No, you're good. Thank you so much, ASDF, for being in here. Eva, thank you again so much. Very much. Dagger, thank you so much, folks. And then, of course, anybody that has donated subs, donated money tonight. It's just ridiculous. Crazy stuff. Resubscribed. Share the stream. Like the stream. Watch the videos. Thank you all so much for all that you do for me and my content. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being my friends and hanging out with me. That's the important part. Have a good night, guys. Night, guys. Wizardry. Good luck, Janine. Whew.